happening? What's happening? We trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Make sure you hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. We coming right back with it, man. You know what I'm saying? We got other things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We in the building with it. We finna hit that share button together. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. Let's get it. Shout out to the folks over there at the liquor store. You know.
Yo.
HTM Sports in the building again. You know.
Hey, man. Hey, it's Good Friday. I'm trying to be good to my people, man. Gotta come out and show them love.
Absolutely. I'm already understanding. You know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing. You feel me? But we just vibing, man. We finna come hit y'all right back with some of this good old Crinak. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys content. Let's get it. Make sure y'all hit that like and share, man. We in the building with it. Let's go. You know what we finna do. We finna make them haters hate. They gotta shut up and hate. That's what they do. That's their job. Yeah. So make sure y'all share that button. Hit that share button.
I can't see a thing. All this money in my face. Hey, I just blew a bag.
We talking about these 30 bitches.
Hey,
You know
ain't
what
no
I'm saying?
looking back. Came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate.
Let's whoop this algorithm, y'all. Let's whoop this algorithm, y'all.
And we just
Please hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card.
That would make them hate.
Shout out to Smooth in the building. Shout out to Jamal Heath in the
Landlord of
building.
Sean
Smack
High,
Talk.
boy. You
Yes,
ain't
sir.
even on the team, you just a
Taylor.
ball boy. Real high,
Brady
used to run
Dunaway
like
on
a- but it's
Facebook.
real
Al
now.
Kareem
Real
Flynn on
fly. Probably
Facebook.
average
Mr.
your
Clean
career.
Green with the
How
green.
one day hating on it,
Bruce got
probably
the
wanna
toxic
kill.
juice.
When they got
Ruben
our own
Saint
baby, hollin'
Hernandez.
good
What's
deal.
happening, bro?
Long little
Johnny,
CEO,
the
CIP
band,
the
Brooks in
dollar.
the building. We
Good took my brother, that made me
Make
go
sure y'all
hard.
hit
They
that
turn
like.
me to a monster. I'm focused on the comma. I'ma run up them
Yes,
commas.
sir.
The summer, run up them numbers. Yeah. I know that they hate the way
Let's
the ball
go.
man. Rockin' all this ball man. Street made on the chain.
Yeah. We in the building, man.
In my face. I just blew a bag,
What's
ran it
happening?
back the same day.
Hey.
Ain't no looking back.
We just
came a
getting
long
tried.
way.
We just
Hey,
getting
I know that
started.
they mad, but just let them hate.
We just saying across the world. We giving y'all time to shout now. Don't be an Eagles fan. Act like a man.
That would make them hate.
Hey, don't be an Eagles fan. Act like a man. You know what I'm saying? That might be my new lingo for that. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Don't be an Eagles fan. Act like a man. You understand? Let's get it. Now, you might think you at home or even watching us from a phone, but I promise you, here, where we at?
Man, we in the trap.
I thought so. I wasn't sure, but you know what I'm saying? I had to get confirmation from my partner, you know what I'm saying? What's happening though? But did you hear something here? Did you hear something?
I think I heard a little
Is it a
something.
bird or a plane? Oh. It's nefarious news, of course. You know what I'm saying? Back again with it in the building with it. Bam! It was definitely not planned. It's never planned. Oh, wait a minute. They hating on me. Wait a minute. Bam. Now, breaking news from the NFL. The Titans signed Mr. Jeffrey Simmons in the building, man. How much money he gave him here in good grief?
Jeffrey Simmons was the recipient of a 4-year, $94 million contract, boy.
Hey, he trapped out. I can't even be mad at that one now. I can't be mad that we passed up on him. Now, I did want some defensive tackle help, but man, hey, they gave him a bag. We can't handle that right there. We can't handle that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I definitely wanted him. Jeffrey Simmons is one of the better defensive tackles in the National Football League, and he got paid like it. Sometimes you gotta pay. You gotta pay to play, and if you want a top level player at that position, you gotta pay for it. Now, I hate that the Dallas Cowboys, and this is the thing. Like, he was still under contract. We had to gave up assets and gave him an extension. So I do understand why it didn't happen. But I still hate that we didn't even try and achieve something like this, because we really need some help in the middle of our defense.
Absolutely. It would have been a big move. Like I said, I am totally against drafting a defensive tackle and expecting him to be a day one starter or dominant on day one. That's just my stance.
Trap.
And when it come to that, I'm pretty solid on it.
I'm solid and stand on whatever.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty solid on my stance on that. So I would have definitely liked to bring in a free agent, a veteran, a proven player that could definitely just step right in day one. You know, kind of like a Hankins, but better. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we do have a lot of defensive tackle help, but we just don't have that, you know, that dude that's going to be on front of your poster and stuff. We don't got that guy.
Trap.
So we are looking for somebody of this type of caliber. We looking for somebody that can come in day one and take over everything, ain't he?
Correct. And you're not going to really find that in the draft. When you go around and you look at like first round defensive tackles, even Aaron Donald took a year or two to develop to who he was. You know, everybody was talking about Kinlaw from the 49ers. He hasn't really caught fire yet, you know, so
yeah.
Jordan Davis last year, you know, a guy that we were coveting. He didn't even really play much this year for the Philadelphia Eagles because of the veterans in front of him, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's hard to be a defensive tackle and come in and expect to be productive out the gate.
Absolutely. So we ain't too mad about losing out on him because he's very expensive. We know Dollar Bill ain't with that. Bam. Now this is just full draft picks for how many teams, like how many picks they have. And you know the Cowboys got 7. So, you know, the Eagles got 6, and how many of the Giants got 10, Washington got 8. So, I told Boss Cowboy yesterday, shout out to Boss, you know what I'm saying? I do not want 7 players. Just give me a good 4 here. Give me a good 4. You know what I'm saying? Not 4, I just need a good 4 players that's gangsters, and we need quality over quantity. I don't want no whole bunch of people. We don't need that. I want us to take this aggressive mindset into the draft as well.
There's nothing wrong with that. Now, especially you feel like you can trade away some of your lower draft picks and move up for guys you actually like and you think have higher upside and can, you know, actually come in and be productive for you. You should do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm fine with that because, listen, I know everybody's upset about what happened in the 49ers game. I get it. But we were a couple of plays away from going to the NFC Championship game. Because if I'm not mistaken, it was on a one-possession game we lost by, right? We didn't lose by 20. We didn't lose by 14, 17. We lost by like 7 points, right?
We was right though.
So, you know, a couple plays here and there is a completely different outcome. So we don't really need to overhaul anything that we're doing. We just need to fine-tune some things and improve in certain areas. Like we're talking about getting somebody that can help the run defense. We're talking about getting somebody, you know, that can fill the void of Dalton Schultz maybe. We're talking about somebody that can solidify the offensive line and improve our pass protection. So, you know, things like that, you know, I'm willing to give up some late-round depth to do so.
Facts. I think we can definitely find our way with a few players. Like, just like you said, we don't have 7 holes. You know what I'm saying? We got what? I know for a fact offensive line is a hole. You know what I'm saying? O-line is a hole. Defensive line is a hole. Running back, not really, but you know, we can use some depth.
Hey, shout out to the original for the $3 donation. My guy, if you send $2 more, you will have entry into the raffle. So if you send $2 more, you will have an entry into the raffle, the original. But I appreciate you for the donation.
We appreciate that, sir. We appreciate you. But yeah, man. So what we was talking about? Kind of slipped my mind.
We were talking about not having 7 holes.
Oh yeah, we don't have 7. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we are good. You can't really say running back, I don't think, because you got a Pro Bowl. Even though you might want help, you got a Pro Bowl running back. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
So you see what I'm saying? You still got a Pro Bowl running back. So if you think about it, okay, boom.
Defensive tackle then.
That's why I said defensive tackle and O-line. You need help at both of them. That's 2 holes. Where the other ones you can prepare for the future. So to me, I wouldn't be mad if we go in like the first 2 rounds. The first 2 rounds, you should be filling your holes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the truth MDP, man. Hey, it be slipping my mind sometime, man. I'm getting old. I'm getting old.
Hey man, man. Though nothing get old but clothes, even they come back in style. So you good,
know what I'm saying? I'm retro then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So yeah, I think we can do just fine with the few players that we need to add in. The original said D-line, O-line, running back, and a wide receiver, 4 good guys. Yeah, just 4 good guys. That's all I think we need. So we don't need 7. We can just move up, be aggressive. If we see our guys falling, hey, go get them. What we waiting on? You know what I'm saying? Go get them boys. Go get them. So let's see what else on the agenda. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Now this was the history of the 26 that we kind of touched on with West Coast, but we wanted to go further into it here. So give them the history of some of these players, man. It don't look too good. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, let's start off with the guy right there at the top. In 2011, Jonathan Baldwin was selected by the Kansas City Chiefs. For his entire career, this first-round pick wide receiver only had 44 receptions for 607 yards and 2 touchdowns. So if you want to use the word bust, you want to use the word first-round bust, he will be dead. He only played 3 seasons and he was out of the league. So he played from 2011 to 2013. He only got 11 starts, and it was over with for him. So he did not last long in the league, and you would say, just given their production, that he did not live up to his draft capital. I mean, he's a first round wide receiver.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Jose Banks. He says, build up these trenches. Absolutely, sir. We need to tighten them trenches up. You're absolutely right. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm Mr. Weapon Man. I'm Weapon Man now. But if you go and get let's see, it gotta be a day 1 starter in on the O line, and then I ain't gonna be too mad at D line. You know what I'm saying? In the second. You know what I'm saying? The second round, I wouldn't be too mad. I just don't want a first round guy who you expecting to come in and just be life changer. I don't think that's gonna be a smart way to look at it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so either. So what was the next person on that list?
Oh, I gotta get back to it. My bad. It's supposed to stay on it, but technology, smicknology, But there you go.
Okay, y'all actually know this name. So Whitney Merciless, y'all know him from having a cool ass name more than you do from him actually being super productive on the football field. He has had some solid seasons. He's actually still in the league, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But Whitney Merciless, 58 career sacks. He's been in the league since 2012. He's been in the league 11 years. So matter of fact, no, he didn't play last season.
Oh, I about to say he's a long tenure though.
Yeah, so he had 11 years in the league, 58 career sacks. Let me see what about his career tackles and shit like that. He had 362 career tackles, not amazing, and he had 1 double-digit sack season. As a guy that's supposed to be an outside linebacker, so. And people listen. Y'all are down on DeMarcus Lawrence, right? Y'all down on DeMarcus Lawrence for not having a whole bunch of production. I think like DeMarcus Lawrence even has around the same amount of sacks as Whitney Merciless. He has not been in the league as long, so that gives you sort of like so how you can gauge it. Like he was a good veteran. You know what I'm saying? He was a professional. I don't think you never heard a word about him being a problem, but a guy that was a first round draft pick. You draft him to get after the quarterback and 58 sacks. Like Michael Parsons is probably going to have 30-something sacks at the end of this season. So
facts. He a little different though, but yeah, I bet. So who the next person you want to talk about on here?
We're just going to keep going down the list, man. Detone Jones. Okay. Who the hell? Who the hell are you, sir?
You trash.
Oh, my finger slipped. My bad. But go ahead.
So he was a little bit worse. All right. Nick from Compton. So I don't know. I might not want to say nothing crazy about him.
You know, it might get real. Hey, you got to go off the stats. That's all we're doing. We're looking at the career.
I'm just meddling, but like he played from 2013 to 2020. He only had 10 career sacks as a defensive end. So that tells you what you need to know.
Facts.
First round pick, only 10 sacks in your entire career. You know, that's not what you spent that kind of value for.
And here go this 2014 Marcus Smith Eagle turd bird. I ain't never heard of this young man.
He got drafted in 2014, right?
Yeah.
All right. He also is an edge. He only had 6.5 sacks for his career, two forced fumbles, 25 solo tackles.
That's a season.
And listen, he only really played out his rookie year, his rookie contract, and then he was out the league. He played from 2014 to 2018, and he was out the league after that.
That's terrible.
And then he didn't even play it fully out with the Eagles. They released him, and he ended up with Washington at the end of his career. He played a year with Seattle, so
yeah,
you know he got out the league pretty quickly.
So, Brashard Perriman out of Baltimore. I've heard of the name, so at least it's someone we heard of. He was a decent
good old
player.
Madden.
Yeah, he was just decent. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, because he's played for everybody at this point. He played 2 years with Baltimore. He played a year with Cleveland. He played a year with Tampa. He played a year with the Jets. Then he played his last 2 seasons with the Bucks. At least he's still in the league, right?
I guess.
You know.
I guess that's a W.
It's
Moving along to the guy I want to talk about, Mr. Paxton Lynch. We got to stop the show on that. See, y'all don't really respect y'all quarterback, man. Jerry Jones would have had us up here with Paxton Lynch, y'all. Trap. See, I don't think we understand how terrible we are at drafting quarterbacks. Like, if you look at the people we have got, like, or we wanted, we had, hopes of getting, it don't look good, man. It don't look good at all, do it here. Like, it really don't. Because Jerry wanted Johnny Manziel. Look what happened now. You know what I'm saying? This man literally wanted Paxton Lynch. This dude, is he still in the league? I know he didn't do good at all. He might be playing in the USFL or something right now. You know what I'm saying?
He actually playing in the XFL.
You trash.
This is what I'm saying, but this is the people that's saying, oh, you could just draft a first round quarterback and everything like it's just gonna be a dream world after that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You have to put some respect.
With the Dallas Cowboys.
Bro, we got lucky. We got lucky and got Dak Prescott and Tony Romo. We didn't have aspirations of going to get them people. You know what I'm saying? Tony didn't even get drafted. And Dak was a 4th round guy. They had Jamil Showers over there. Trap.
Boy, Jamil had to move to safety to stay in the league.
Bro, listen, this is showing you the example of how terrible your Cowboys is at drafting a quarterback. We're not good at observing or analyzing or evaluating a quarterback at all. But y'all want to be the ones who say, hey, we just finna move on. We don't need Dak Prescott. He terrible. Man, bro, we could have been out here with Johnny Manziel. What if we would have drafted Johnny Manziel? The Cowboys are lucky at quarterback, if anything. We are lucky. Right. So y'all need to cherish what you got.
Indeed. But hey, shout out to Donald Holmes for the $5 donation. They got you an entry into the raffle. And just to update it real quick, let me get off here so I can put this in here. Donald Holmes. Nope, this is his first one. So Donald Holmes, you have one entry into the raffle. And if y'all do not know what the hell is going on and why I stopped the entire show, I'm doing a raffle for a Dallas Cowboy jersey of the winner's choice. All you got to do to enter is send $5 to the Cash App, $Henny the More. And we're going to be running this raffle until the 25th. On the 25th, I will randomly draw a winner, and that person, I'll reach out to you, get your size, get the jersey that you want, and I'll get your mailing information so I can get it sent to you. So if you want to enter to get a Cowboy jersey of your choosing, then you just send $5 to the Cash App, and you'll be part of the drawing.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to you doing your raffle, man. I'm gonna have to crank me some up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out how I'm gonna give back to my people, but let's see. We going back with it.
Hey, we might have to go in on some Cowboy tickets, man.
Some, we gonna look out for the people because they've been taking care of us. I gotta give back to my folks. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the love and support. But now we got one of them on our practice squad, unfortunately.
You don't say.
Tech Harris.
That is my boy right there.
Tech Harris. I don't know how you say it. Takaris or Takaris, something like that. McKinley.
Tachosaurus.
You know what I'm saying? Tachosaurus Rex. But you got Tech McKinley over there. Hey, I ain't gonna joke on him too much either. That man, that dude built like an action figure.
Hey, like he eat the baby back ribs out actual babies. That man getting all kinds of protein in his body.
He ain't no joke. But, he's not, he was a decent player at the beginning, but, not anymore. Okay, Calvin Ridley, he had got in a little trouble. You know what I'm saying? We understand what happened to him. And then Montez Sweat is probably the best one out of all these guys right now. What you think?
I mean, if you were just going off a body of work, Montez Sweat has been a very good player since coming into the National Football League.
Yeah.
So, I like Sweat. But like nobody else on this list has done anything yet, right? Greg, what's this boy name right here? My eyes bad. Greg Newsome. He's decent, but he's young. Same thing with the other boy, Jermaine Johnson. I ain't seen enough from him to say he anything in the National Football League yet. And when I just look at the production from Montez Sweat, let's see.
I know he get busy. He remind me of Randy Gregory.
All right. So the original, you sent your last $2, and you also have an entry now into the drawing. So you have just got you a raffle, so you now have one as well, the original. I appreciate your support.
Shout out to you, sir. But let's see. Okay, Jordan Love, I think he gonna be a decent quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
One day.
Yeah, I think he gonna be a decent quarterback. And then you got Greg Newsome the second from Cleveland, Jermaine Johnson from New York. I'm not too familiar with those guys. They new, so we're gonna give them a little time to breathe.
I was going to say Greg Newsome is a defensive back. He played at Northeastern, if I'm not mistaken. Jermaine Johnson is a edge. He is a pass rusher. I don't know how much pass rushing he actually did, but let me look at his numbers. I don't think he had. Listen, I know he wasn't no Micah Parsons. Like I know he didn't come out the gate had no 13 sacks. This boy had 2.5 sacks.
Yeah. They asked for the Cash App. I don't know if they were saying you or me, but I just put mine in there as well. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. All right.
Who asked for the Cash App? They probably asked for urine because it's not on in my inbox.
215 Kylie. Shout out to DC4 Life X in the building. What's happening? Bam. Now this is just the history of the centers. Since 2013, you got Travis Frederick. It really makes me sad, low key. You know what I'm saying? Travis was the best one, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
It sucks, bro. He was gonna be so gangster, bro. He was gonna be so gangster.
Boy, imagine our offensive line, he was still here.
Man, it'll be crazy, bro. See, Trav, man, the beard, bro, he was different, bro. He was so gangster when he was healthy, man. I hate his career had to come up short like that or come to an end, man. But he was a great Cowboy still in the time he had here. But shout out to him, man. I hate it, though. It always was a part of me hoping he came back. When you too?
Hell yeah.
I had a part of me like, man, come on back, bro. Come on back, bro. Come on,
I mean,
please.
he technically he did come back. Cause remember, he came back, played, and then he retired.
I'm talking about even after that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to come back again, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. But I think Travis was the best out of the last 10 years still. Even though his career was shorter, he still was the best. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he made multiple All-Pro teams, multiple Pro Bowl selections. I think he had more of those than everybody else on the list. So, you know, it's only natural.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Kylie Parsons with the $5 cash app. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Now, we're talking about Mr. Darius. No, first it was Jamel Dean said if each 32 teams use their fastest DB, linebacker, and running back, and wide receiver, who would win? So Darius Slade come up and say Eagles got the fastest. And Tyreek Hill says, Slade, sit this one out, bro. I'm not going to say much because Eagles fans are delusional. You know what I'm saying? Trap. We know them boys got some problems of their own. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be hating on us, but they delusional as well. Shout out to Danny Holmes over there. I appreciate all the love and support in the chat. Mr. DC for life. Everybody rocking with us, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Hey, shout out to Khalil Parson for the $5 donation. They got you an entry into the raffle. So you now have one entry into the raffle for the jersey drawing. I appreciate you.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to y'all. Well, we appreciate all the love. Trap. Hey, we'll be the fastest team for sure. You got Kevontae Turpin. You got Jalen Tolbert. You got Michael Parsons. Like, bro, them boys don't want to see us. They don't want to see us at all.
Yeah, I mean the Dolphins. The only way they will win if they use all their wide receivers, because Waddle and Tyreek Hill are not fair. But you know, since it is one wide receiver, one defensive back, one linebacker, one running back, Cowboys gonna win because because Turpin ran like a 4.2. Right, we'll talk about that. It's like Turpin ran a 4.2. Tony Pollard ran a 4.36 at his pro day. Michael Parsons ran a 4.3 at his pro day, and what else it say? What did it say? Defensive back, Boss Man Fat ran a 4.3.
Shout out to Michael Lockhart with the $5 super stick. I appreciate you, sir. Really do. But y'all, man, I think the Cowboys actually the fastest, and they the ones with the biggest mouth out here. These boys talking. Trap. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Michael Parsons probably the fastest player in the league. You know? We don't know. No, he up there. And then Jalen Tolbert ran a 4.3, I believe, man. The boys running now. We got some fast guys now.
Jalen ran a 4.4, but he's listen, at 6'3", that might well be a 4.3. That's a big dude to be moving like that.
Jalen ain't 6'3", though. I don't want to hate on him, but he ain't 6'3". he probably about 6.
He about 6'2",
6'1.5". Cause I'm like 6 feet, and like we was almost the same height out there. You know what I'm saying? Trap. So you know how they be, enhancing that scouting report sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Michael Lockhart, shout out to you for the $5 donation. That got you another entry into it, but I know that you sent, so let me see. So Michael Lockhart, that got you 3 entries into the drawing now. So you now have 3. Michael McQuay, if you're listening, you, DC4 Life, and Dwayne Brown, y'all are tied for the most entries with 5. So the 3 of y'all have the best chances of winning the jersey.
Shout out to y'all. My people, we going to have to come up and see what y'all want, because I'm going to probably give away a couple things, and then we just do a raffle as well. So I'm going to figure out something. We probably do a vote. I probably do a vote in the community tab, or either vote in the community tab, or either vote on the live screen. So y'all just let me know how we gonna do it, and we're gonna trap that thing out. Trap. But yeah, the Cowboys got their hands down in my opinion. Bam. Now this is the last 10, number 20 overall picks. And you see who on there, Mr. Brandon Cooks. Now, your new Dallas Cowboy on there. Trap. You know what I'm saying? Trap. And he's by far one of the better ones. Now, you got to put he's better than Kadarius Toney. Out of the wide receivers, he's better than him. Of course, he's better than Nelson Aguilar. You know what I'm saying? That's not hard to accomplish, but, of course he's better than him. And, he's better than Kadarius Toney, too. Now, I like Kadarius Toney, actually. I really like him. I think he can play. But he's been hurt, and he hasn't produced to the level that Brandon Cooks has at all. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And listen, Brandon Cooks, man, like he's had 6 seasons of having 1,000 yards receiving. Like if he has 1,300 yards this year, he's gonna move to the 10,000 receiving yard club.
Fact.
So like he's a very accomplished wide receiver. The only thing he has not done is got the personal accolades, but you just talk about individual production. Like he has top wide receiver production. He just hasn't gotten the Pro Bowl votes. And
Wait a minute. Golly, you so funny. He said you got to give away a scale in the trial. Trap. Y'all so stupid. He said you won Trap of the Year 4 times in a row. Shout out to
he said he need that skate, boy.
Hey, man, y'all so funny. Hey, that's all hilarious. But, yeah, man, your boy Brandon Cooks is one of the better players that was at that position in the last 10 years. So, yeah, that was hilarious. Y'all funny. But dang on, bam. So, look, I want to sign a petition. We need to start a petition far as Cowboy Nation go right here. You follow me? We want to try to sign a petition to protest the Eagles. We want them to pay him the whole salary cap. Just give him everything. Just give him everything. Because I don't think this enough. Do you think this enough? I think he deserves more than this, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, give him a $290 million deal.
You know what I'm saying? I want them to break the bank because to me, you know what I'm saying, with him being so much of a superior quarterback, y'all need to pay him like $300 million. Like y'all might as well just go ahead and set a record or something. You know what I'm saying? Trap. We need Jalen Hurts in the NFC East for a while. You know what I'm saying? See, you want to know something real strange, here? Like, we got the liberty, we got the right to talk like this. You want to know why? Because we been hitting that boy upside his head. He been trash against us. You trash! But you'll hear Eagles fans talking like this about Dak when we been hitting them upside their head for years. You know what I'm saying? Do that make sense? Trap. What did Jalen Hurts do against us? Nothing. He won. But wait, that boy had like 150-something yards when he played us. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do all that when we played him. What Dak did to the Eagles, and they had a historic #1 defense, and they still got the nerve to look at Dak and say he trash. You trash. It don't make sense to me. That's just like somebody beating you up in a boxing match or in a street fight in a dog alley or some real nefarious style. And you look at him dead in his face and say, bro, you ain't did nothing. You ain't gooder than me. You can't beat me up. Bro, I just beat you up.
Exactly.
I just beat you up.
Trap. All the time. Hey, Dwayne Brown, appreciate you for the $5 donation. That actually moves you ahead. Let me double check this. All right, so Dwayne Brown, you are the new leader in raffle entry. So you now have 6. You stand alone at the top. You right now have the best odds of winning the jersey. So salute to you, brother.
Shout out to Dwayne Brown with the $5 cash up over here, man. Y'all be showing support for both of us. We really do appreciate that, man. That's the realness right there. That's GOAT status right there. That means you him.
It's me. I'm him. I'm not them. I'm him Jones. I'm him Duncan.
You big him, man. Y'all appreciate us and our support, consistency coming in here every day for y'all, man. So we appreciate y'all back. But we want Jalen Hurts to get as much money as statistically, historically, all kind of big words possible. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want for Jalen Hurts. We want them to pay him as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Moving along. Bam. Now you see your boy Micah out there again, right, man? This is per his one of his trainers. Micah is on a tear. He already ready to get back into it, man. I like to see this from my young guys. Now, tell the truth now. We can talk amongst friends, right? Here. We can be we pretty digital friends, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta lead a trap here. Trap. But look at this. Trap. Let's say for instance, if I just made your bank account go up several millions of dollars in the next few days. You know what I'm saying? Would you be working out in the gym? Because I don't know. Like, and then I take your age back about 10 years. Like, would you be in the gym somewhere? Because, hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie. I'm mad and nefarious. I would not be in the gym somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I would not be in the gym. So I commend this young man. He is determined to be great. I love it. He's a leader already, man. He could be anywhere in the world, but he over there trying to be great and putting in that work, man.
Yeah, man. And hey, like he's determined. You know, the all pro selections have not swayed him. The defensive player of the year selection, not the defensive rookie of the year, did not persuade him from putting in more work. You know, he just trying to add on to greatness, man. So,
yeah.
You know, you got to salute it, man. You got to salute it to be so successful from the jump and still be hungry.
Yeah,
and you know I like that. You know, I think that's part of the culture now. You know, you see Dak Prescott got all the young wide receivers and pass catchers at his house working out. You know, CeeDee Lamb out there doing running back drills right now, trying to improve his open area elusiveness. So, you know, like everybody has been putting in work. So I'm proud of us. You know, we're not like Giant fans, you know, on a yacht in some Timbs in the middle of the heat,
holding hands goofy and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Holding hand with Trey Songz. They probably goofy stuff in the back.
You know they was looking real crazy out there, man. You know how they get down. Them boy, wow. But yeah, man. So I'm happy to have a young leader like that on our team, man. I think that's very underrated. And then one thing about leadership, man, you can have people who talk loud, you know what I'm saying? But it's something about men. We need to see you do something, sir. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Just because you talking louder than everybody, if your production on the field don't match your level of, you know what I'm saying, intensity that you talking with, that it don't move men, bro. You got to move a certain way to be a leader of men. And it's in the way you talk it and you got to walk it. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. Yeah, I believe that too, man. Because, you know, like, folks ain't listen, man. Real talk, like, actions always speak louder than words, man. You know, that's why somebody, you know, cannot be outspoken, but, you know, they can still be considered a leader. But it's about how they go about their business. You know, what's the word I'm looking for, man? The standard that they set. Yeah. You know, things along those lines can still get you considered a leader, even if you're not a very good public speaker. Matter of fact, that might even make you a more effective leader, because, you know, folks know when folks that don't usually talk, they really saying something.
Yeah.
So you know, like it goes hands in hand, really.
It make what you do say hold more weight. You know what I'm saying? Like they like, hey man, he don't say nothing, but when he say something, hey, you might need to listen. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Coop. Coop kind of had that little quiet leadership, and like Duncan and stuff. Like when you don't say much, that's when it, you know what I'm saying, when it hold weight. You just talking all day. Nobody cares about that. But you do have to have that action right with it. Like that's the only way you can be a leader of men. You got to have both. Don't nobody want to hear you just blowing hot air for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Trap. And y'all heard what Michael said. He said these first 2 years I was just finding myself. Now it's time. I'm in my prime. He said he in his prime now. He ready to take over and show everybody exactly what kind of monster he is. Shout out to Double R in the trap with us on a Friday. We just trapping on a Friday. You know that. Trap. You already know that.
Indeed. What's up with you, my boy? Appreciate y'all. Hey, man, I know we in the trap, but we still in the liquor store at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
So remember, if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, you will get half off all merchandise inside the store.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, it ain't alleged.
They gonna be like, I ran the guy over. Henny Sports said to do it. You know what I'm saying? Trap. No, I don't want no involvement in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the FBI coming over there messing with me, sir. They gonna have a hand like this. FBI, open up! So y'all want no problem like that, sir. No, sir.
Hey, why you have to show it too, man?
I don't want none of them problems right now, my guy. I'm good on that. But yeah, man. I like the leadership we have on this team. And then you got somebody else that's a leader like J-Ron Curse too. You know what I'm saying? That's a different kind of aspect to the leadership. Because think about it. He an easy guy to follow too. You want to know why? Because we seen him put in the hard work and then flourish and become a gangster. You know what I'm saying? He put in that work. He put in that work. Right or wrong. So those are the type of guys you respect. You respect the guys that you seen put in that work and then get rewarded. That's good for your overall morale in your locker room too, man. You need somebody like that. Because think about it. Go ahead.
No, I was just laughing. The original said Rico.
Yeah, they finna Rico Henry, man. Know what I'm saying? Hey, keep me about it. I don't want no problem with the law, sir. No, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they hit me with a Rico. You guilty by association, landlord.
Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. They gonna have me up there like Gummer. Yes, ma'am. They gonna have me saying, yes, ma'am. Hey, I'll be like, hey, man, I'm on a digital screen. I don't know that, man. Who is Henry Sports? Who is that? Trap. Hey, I literally never met this man. So, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, hey, you innocent. Okay, bet. Nah,
hey,
ain't gonna
Joe
work out
said,
like that.
Joe asked if I had bail money for him, but he slapped the shit out of Eagles fan. I had to let him know, like, you are in Italy. You have to be over there and be on your best behavior.
Yeah. Hold up, the Quincy been saying some craziness too. Hold up.
What my boy
He said Dak, he talk loud, but his actions be quiet. Nah, that ain't true. He's still he's a top 10 quarterback in this league. So I could see if he was just trash all the way, ain't doing nothing. His leadership and his voice is heard. You know what I'm saying? His actions are heard. You know what I'm saying? Them boys believe in that. In that locker room, they believe in that.
And listen, Dak Prescott was not this next level, prospect coming out of college. Like
hold on,
he was not.
We got West Coast calling. Let's see what he got. West Coast, you live in the trap. What's happening, sir?
Nope, I can't talk about what I got.
Oh, it's top secret Illuminati mess. That's what you're telling us. Okay, so we'll talk about them Illuminati conversations later then. See, now that's how you introduce. You say we live in the trap, so you already know what time it is.
He said trap in. Let them know trap in the liquor store open. There's a lot of ears in here.
Yeah. But I'll hit you back after a while. All right. Yeah, see. That's the same courtesy you have when you say spoiler alert. Because these people don't understand that part, do it. They just going to ruin the show for you. They don't care nothing about it. You got to let them know. A courtesy warning. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, you got to get up off of Dak, bro. You got to get up off of Dak. You must be a Kellen Moore supporter. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's hard to say. The only thing you can say about Dak Prescott is he has not won a title yet. But you're just talking about winning games at a high level. He does that. He's only had
he never had
he never had a losing season. He made Pro Bowls. He won Rookie of the Year. He has 20 franchise records, right? For the Dallas Cowboys. So he's a record-setting quarterback. He's done everything. He done everything really except for win a title. And you can't say MVP or anything like that. People love Drew Brees. He never was the MVP.
Yeah, they love him. And then look how long it took Drew to win. Like, people don't be thinking about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It took Peyton long to win. But y'all just remember the good times. You know what I'm saying? See, I just don't judge a quarterback off of championships alone. You know what I'm saying? It takes a whole team.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know this, Dak Prescott and not Drew Brees, but Dak Prescott and Peyton Manning both started their careers in the postseason 2-4. They both ended up 2-4 after their first 6 postseason games.
Damn, if you want to talk about how they began, shit, Dak started out better than both of them boys. Trap. Y'all better put some respect on Dak, man. Peyton Manning was terrible his first year.
Y'all be forgetting that Peyton Manning set a record for interceptions as a rookie, and he threw What were the numbers on it? He threw like 23 interceptions. He threw 19, 20 another time. Like he was just throwing a shit ton of picks.
Yeah.
But people don't talk about it because he's Peyton Manning and he got that title. But this the thing, like all the good stuff y'all remember about these quarterbacks happened down the line. It was year 9.
Hit them with these facts, man. Cause DeQuincy, see you gotta be just talking out of emotion, bro. We beat so many good teams over 500 in 2022, bro. What are you talking about? Trap. We beat more than anybody, I believe, last year out of the teams over 500.
So Quincy, listen, the thing about that stat is every quarterback has a losing record against winning teams.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers has a losing record against winning teams. Josh Allen has a losing record against winning teams. Drew Brees had a losing record against winning teams. You go down the line.
And I know like Justin Herbert and all them people.
Justin Herbert has a losing record. Kyler Murray has a losing record overall as a damn starter. Not just against winning team, like he has a losing record overall as a starter.
As a person, as a human being, you know what I'm saying?
You try. Yeah,
so y'all don't say that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that it takes more than just one person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said we talking about that. Huh?
No, but you say we talk about that, but yeah, like you can't hold somebody accountable for something that the entire league does. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying Dak bad if he throws like 8 interceptions. Well, if he throws 8 interceptions and like the league average of interceptions is 9, then that's all about perception. You got to compare that. You know what I'm saying? Like something can't be high or low unless you look at the league average for things. So yes, you can't say
he said
it's a bad
link. Did I just tell you? Was you listening to those bets I just told you this team made? And all you can see is Dak Prescott. Did Dak take your gal or something, man? What's going on? I just don't be understanding. I just told you on the last show, okay, the Cowboys came in here and had full intentions of starting a rookie and thinking he just gonna work out. That failed. They thought Michael Gallup was gonna be Michael Gallup again. That failed. Then they had Kellen Moore. Come on, bro. That's 3 things. We was a worse team last year than we were with Amari Cooper. You can't even debate that. Trap. You can't even debate that we was a worse team last year. And look how far we did. Look at how good we still ended the year. We were still decent. We still ended the year better than we did the year before. You can't see nothing. You can't see the forest for the trees, sir. You can't see the whole view because you too focused on Mr. Dak Prescott. I don't know what he did to you. You understand? I don't understand.
Let me just say this. Dak Prescott is 22-25 as a starting quarterback. That is a 46% win percentage against them. When you look at everybody else, Aaron Rodgers only has a 48% win percentage. He's 41-44, so he lost 44 times against winning teams.
Kirk Cousins, y'all don't even bring them type of stats up with those guys.
Hold on. Let me run through this stuff, man. Kirk Cousins making his ass wore out. He 10-40 against winning teams. Josh Allen's 12-15 against winning teams. Justin Herbert 6-9. Kyler Murray 3-11. Daniel Jones 3-13. Deshaun Watson 7-19.
And these people saying that Daniel Jones is better than Dak Prescott. And this boy 3-13. Come on, against 500 teams.
Matthew Stafford 11-72.
Trap. Boy, if Dak Prescott had those records, boy, he would have been out of here. According to y'all.
Jared Goff 14-17, right? The only active quarterbacks that have winning records against winning teams, surprisingly enough, Jimmy Garoppolo 13-10.
That's that team. That shows you that this is a team sport. If he got it and people like Aaron Rodgers ain't got it, that says a lot right now. That says a lot. Trap.
And then, like Lamar Jackson was in this list, he's not even in the list no more because he's 500 against winning teams. He's won just as many games against them as he's lost. He's 14-14.
Yeah,
right. Patrick Mahomes been playing in that weak ass division. He's 10-6.
Yeah, so you can't just say stuff that you know what I'm saying that the data don't back. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like Dak, bro, just say that. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? You'll just have to find another team to root for because he going to be here. It looks like, you know what I'm saying? It looks like he'll be extended too.
What was that comment that the last show said what?
Huh? They were saying that we was talking about the bets last show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I didn't see. I was too busy reading off these stats, man.
Yeah. But that's what I'm telling you. We need the bets to work because we taking some big ones this year too. But I don't think they are as severe. And then we at least upgraded in free agency this year. We didn't do any of that last year. You know what I'm saying? We took those bets with no free agents last year. We had James Washington, like Law say, man. Shout out to Law. You mean to tell me we sitting up here taking bets? We betting on James Washington and a rookie Jalen Tolbert and a hurt Michael Gallup, and you sitting up here telling me that Dak sucked. And he still, when he left, when he wasn't a part of the offense, where the offense was ranking at the bottom of the league. And then when he came back, what happened to it? Shot straight up to the top. So y'all better quit playing with the boy, man. It's Dak. You don't have a Dak Prescott problem. You pretty much got a, what can I say? A way you run your team problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be betting all your money on a rookie wide receiver to come in here and change your life. You shouldn't be betting all your money on a hurt player and never do nothing in free agency. You shouldn't be doing stuff like that.
And to put in perspective how good or bad a player is, like we got to compare him to everybody else in the league. So who are the active quarterbacks that have Super Bowl wins right now? Because everybody want to hold on to that. And I said active. Who are they?
Yeah.
Who are the people that actually won Super Bowls?
Aaron Rodgers, Russell
Aaron
Wilson,
Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes. Who else? Matthew Stafford, right? And if you just look at the NFC, right, where Dak Prescott actually plays, it's only Matthew Stafford in the NFC has won a championship, right? Because Tom Brady's gone.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is getting traded. So, you know, and then you talk about wins and you go and look at like completion percentage of things like that. Well, Dak Prescott's top 10 all time. You look at passer rating, he's top 10 all time. You look at touchdown to interception ratio, he's top 10 all time. And when you look at actual wins and losses, he's, you know, he in the top 25 in overall win percentage all time.
Bro,
so when you look at everything across the board.
Look, Dak ain't never had a losing season, bro. What is that?
Trap.
Well, I ain't never had a losing season. Since Dak been your quarterback, you ain't never had a losing season. It ain't many people that can say that. Even people love Deshaun Watson. That boy went 4-12, didn't it?
Yeah, he went 4-12.
Like, they love him. This boy went 4-12. And he got applauded for his year. Him and Dak Prescott had close to like the same statistics that year. And they still applauded him for going 4-12.
Right. So when you look at how Dak Prescott stacks up across the board against all these other quarterbacks, what they actually accomplished, right, then you got to say that in the NFC, he's either the first or second best quarterback in there. Like, you know, like you might give Jalen Hurts love for, you know, just comparing them off of last season, but overall, you know, you would say that Dak Prescott has a better body of work than Jalen Hurts because he didn't play good his first two playoff games.
Yeah,
to get them to the Super Bowl, he didn't really show up. That team got them there.
He had a very
good performance in the Super Bowl, but they lost.
Yeah, and y'all will be dogging Dak with the same results. Y'all will still be dogging. He lost. It don't matter. But they praise Hurts. Y'all allowed them to praise Hurts when he had one of the critical plays that lost them the game. Y'all applaud them. Y'all actually, it's actually Cowboy fans that do the same thing. Well, Jalen Hurts did this. Like, bro, they wouldn't give you the same justice, bro. So y'all don't know why y'all even do that. They wouldn't treat you the same. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, and they don't have the same jobs, right? Dak Prescott is asked to do a lot more in the offense that he runs than what Jalen Hurts is asked to do. Facts. At least from the stance of being a passer. Like Jalen, they're running a lot of RPOs. They're running the ball a lot. Listen, Jalen Hurts. This is a fun statistics for you. Jalen Hurts only had 80 pass attempts, you know, when he was trailing. 80 the entire season.
They winning the whole year.
Winning the entire year. You're not behind a lot. when you look at Dak Prescott, he had almost 300 attempts when he was trailing or without the lead in 2021.
And
so
then we don't even want to talk about the yards of separation his receivers was getting. You know what I'm saying? He said, y'all blame everyone but Dak, the coaches, the wide receiver, the football. Bro, look, that's the only thing you see is Dak. So you're overlooking everything as well. But it's all good, man. You can't help everybody.
The point of the show is not to take culpability from Dak Prescott.
Because we blame him too.
Yeah, but listen, there's no such thing as a perfect football player. We give him, we give him the perfect amount of credit, and we also give him the adequate amount of blame for when things goes wrong.
Yeah.
So but I can't sit here and say Dak Prescott is a bad quarterback when nothing actually backs that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a top 10 quarterback in the National Football League.
And we don't make excuses, but we just have to be real. Bro, this man actually broke his thumb too. You know what I'm saying? This man broke his thumb mid-season. Well, but nobody even considers that. They just like, he was fine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, of course, Dak the kind of guy that's gonna say he fine, even if he ain't. You know what I'm saying? He like, hey, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna make no excuses about it. So it's just a lot.
Joe said Watson got more happy endings than touchdowns.
Exactly. Unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I don't know what y'all want from him. That's all I'm saying. Like, you'll be mad. Look, people, you the same kind of fan. I guarantee you'll be mad if we won a Super Bowl in the Hurts way. Like, if we went there and Dak didn't have to do much and we just won. You'll be like, Dak ain't do nothing. He didn't do it. You'll still be one of them. I
could have went out there and did that.
He just handed the ball off. He'll be the same guy. Dak ain't win the Super Bowl. The Cowboys. He'll be making sure he separate that. So I'm already sure that nothing will make you happy, sir. Nothing.
And then at the other end of the spectrum, if Dak Prescott won the MVP, but we went one and done, he's still gonna say he sucked.
Then think about all these passes. Like he said, came back from a broken thumb to target Noah Brown. Look at this boy receivers. Then the ball going off of their hands. They handing off interceptions. But you don't see none of that. This is just all that. Peyton Hendershot had the ball in his hands. Intercept. He handed the ball off better than that to the defense. That ain't got nothing to do with him. Noah Brown letting the ball deflect everywhere and giving them boys pop-up fly, what it is? The pop flies in baseball so they can just catch interceptions. But nobody cares about that. All you see is, hey, Dak threw an interception. Ha, 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 ha. That don't make sense, bro. I just ask you to be fair with your criticism. Because the people that you glorifying, they deserve the same amount of criticism. Or vice versa. The people you praise and Dak deserve the same amount of praise. That's all we saying.
And this is the thing, though, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with criticizing Dak Prescott. We just want you to criticize him for things he's actually responsible for.
Yeah. And just like we said at that last drive on that San Francisco game, how many OCs wouldn't have been able to get their team a first down? Them boys ran 3 curl routes in a row. Like comebacks and curls. I made a video called Kellen's Last Curl. You mean to tell me in a situation like that you can't even make a first down? That's not on your team. You mean to tell me your team looks spectacular against the Bucs and then now they just trash, can't even score 19 points? That doesn't happen. That's clearly a problem with your OC or the offense as a whole, not just your quarterback.
I agree with that, man, because, remember, because the only time your offense has looked like anything was when Dak Prescott was under center. Because, when you look at what the offense looked like with Cooper Rush, it was a bottom offense.
See, right? Look, this why I love doing this, because, look, Bucs was weak. Now, every team he beat was weak. Was they weak when they beat us in week 1? They beat us. They beat us in week 1. You know what I'm saying? They beat us the last 2 years in week 1. But they was terrible. Okay.
And remember, a majority of the national media did not even pick the Dallas Cowboys to win that game. Right? So, like, the talking heads, a lot of the fans, y'all said we couldn't even beat the boy. But you remember, the thing is, it's not that Dak Prescott has an issue winning big games. It's just when he actually wins a big game, it's no longer a big game to y'all. Because last time I checked, we hadn't won a road playoff game in 30 years.
Man, hold on. Say that again. You said what he do in big games, then what happens? Say that one more time.
Oh, I said it's not that Dak Prescott does not win big games. It's after he wins a big game, y'all act like it's not a big game anymore.
That's the craziness that goes on. These are Cowboy fans we have to deal with this mindset. This is crazy.
Because I never heard of a playoff game not being a big game ever.
And then a playoff team just being absolute trash. Like they act like them boys didn't even deserve to be there. And half the people was predicting us with a loss. The Cowboys will never beat the GOAT. They ain't never beat the GOAT. I guarantee you. I wish I could pull up your stats, bro. I wish I could pull up your receipts. Because I guarantee you was one of them fans that was saying, the Cowboys ain't never beat Brady. They ain't going to beat the Bucs. We going to lose one and done. I guarantee you was one of them. I guarantee you was one of them. And then when it didn't happen, them boys were sorry. Now, the Quincy, this ain't we just ain't on you, bro. But I try to get down to the logic y'all be thinking with. So, okay, just be truthful. Did you have the Cowboys beating the Bucs? Like, just be real. You said they were sorry. Did you say the Cowboys? You say Dak sorry too. So who was gonna win out of them sorries? You know what I'm saying? You said Dak was sorry too. Nah, I had the Cowboys beating Brady. Now you can say that just to win the argument, bro. You can say that. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't believe you. So you said Dak was sorry and the Bucs sorry. So Dak just wasn't as sorry as the Bucs, huh? You know what I'm saying? That's what you're saying. Bro, a lot of people, especially the Dak doubters, they said that Brady was going to win that game. Real talk. I had a lot of people on my channel and everything. A lot of people had Brady winning that game.
Mm-hmm. And listen, like, do you ever wonder why it's funny that this same team does nothing when Dak Prescott is not out there? Because I know y'all were in love with Cooper Rush and his 4-1 record. But we were, in the game that Cooper Rush played and started, we were 23rd in points, 27 in yards, 27 in passing yards, 29th in third down conversion, and 25th in points per drive. So you were at the bottom of every damn thing offensively without Dak Prescott. And last time I checked,
at the bottom.
And last time I checked, you remember we had a number one offense to start 2020, and then Dak Prescott got hurt, and we weren't scoring no points no more.
0.
Matter of fact, I believe we won 6 games overall that season. We were like 6 and what? We were 6 and 10.
And our offensive line was absolutely horrible, and our defense was the worst defense ever assembled. So.
Yeah, we went 4-7 without Dak Prescott, in 2020.
See, his rebuttals don't even make sense. Stats is cool, but winning is better, man. Dak one of the winningest quarterbacks in the league. So I mean,
he one of the winningest quarterbacks ever. You look at win percentage; he's in the top 25. Matter of fact, I'll give you the exact number.
I guarantee. All right, DeQuincy, we're gonna come to a middle ground. Look, I guarantee you was one of the people when Dak was winning all them games. You wanted stats. I guarantee you. See, you're not gonna be happy. You're not. We understand. Y'all the type of people will never be happy. When Dak was winning, y'all said, "Oh, he's not throwing for 300 yards or nothing like that." Then, okay, he stopped winning as much and started throwing the more yards and stuff. Oh, he's not winning. Then he started doing both. 12 win seasons back to back. Now y'all still ain't happy. This is crazy. Trap. He had the stats and the wins. Y'all ain't happy with that either. Like, you'll never be happy. Like, you just gonna have to get another team to root for, man. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to Jay from SoCal with the $5 super. He says there is a good Mike Martz breakdown on Dak's picks. On Dak's picks and offense at the 33rd team Facebook. I just seen them talking about it, Jay from SoCal, but you know me and Hen did a whole show on it on the interceptions as well. We did a whole breakdown on all Dak Prescott interceptions. Every one. a full breakdown. We gave him the interception that he deserved. The Quincy, matter of fact, you was there, sir. Quit playing with us.
Trap.
The Quincy, you was in there, bro. Now, am I right or wrong? And then we got you. We was let me see. We was objective in everything, Quincy. You can't lie to me, bro. I remember you was in there because you was one of the biggest points in contention. You was like, yeah, that was on that. We got him to admit. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we got you to admit, Quincy. So how you gonna hate on us like this? How you gonna keep dogging out that after we showed you this? That don't make no sense. Yeah, he a hater, Ruben. It look like he just a hater, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say.
Trap.
I just remember he was actually here. See, he ain't even mentioned that he was here yet. Nah, I'm waiting until they actually drop a good quarterback and we gonna ball out for real.
Anyway, Dak Prescott among in NFL history with quarterbacks with a minimum of 90 games started, Dak Prescott is 24th all time in win percentage. He has a career win percentage of .629, which is right behind Jim Kelly and right ahead of Joe Theismann.
Man, this man doing legendary stuff, but y'all still ain't happy. It's crazy. It's crazy. He said, nah, hold up. And we came to the conclusion that half those picks was on that. Bro, that's the normal quarterback season. That's a normal quarterback season, bro. Come on, bro.
So he wasn't supposed to throw no picks, huh?
He supposed to be flawless. Man, what is you talking about, man?
Trap.
Bro, we came to the conclusion that he had a normal quarterback season. Like, what are you saying?
If you take away the fluky stuff and the goofy stuff, he only had like eight he was responsible for.
Yeah, you was here and you and Henry came up with the same numbers. And look, an 8 interception season, that's phenomenal. What is you saying?
Trap.
Look at the quarterbacks. Can you pull up the quarterbacks, how many interceptions they had, like who led the NFL in interceptions, and like see how many interceptions was it, and well number 8 would have ranked. Like he would have been one of the best quarterbacks in the league as far as interceptions go. Real talk.
Yeah, I can look at it. So let's see, 2022.
Look, Bruce got the Tots Juice says real talk, big balls. He said, landlord, people be like, stats don't matter, but touchdowns and wins and losses are stats. Man, see. Trap. They only matter when they want them to. You know what I'm saying? They selective. They matter when they selected it to matter. You know what I'm saying?
It would have been low on the list. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 19 players, if you include Dak Prescott, that had more than 8 interceptions.
See that?
So,
man, we that was the numbers that you and Hen came up with. And you a big go against the grain guy, Mr. Quincy. So you got to understand, Dak would have been normal old Dak, basically. Dak has never been an interception guy. But y'all want to put that title on him so bad. I don't get it.
And matter of fact, I want you to know how fluky this year was. Dak Prescott came into this season with only 50 interceptions for his entire career. And he left out of this season with 65. So that means he literally had almost 25% of his career interceptions this one season.
That is, boy. Drop a bomb. I need all kind of. See, you don't play with the number, man. Man, say that one more time for the people, man. We got to stop the show for that. Say that one more time, Mr. Hen.
Simple math. He came to the season with only 50 interceptions. He left out with 65. So he had almost 25% of his career interceptions in this year alone.
Good grief. Y'all know that's all the way cap. Y'all know that is not real, bro.
fluky as hell.
Y'all know that's not real, bro, but y'all want to hang y'all hat on that. Bro, that don't even sound right calling Dak no interception dude. It don't even sound right. I just said, bro, when you see somebody do something that's uncharacteristic, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt. This man ain't never been like that. Never. That's just like what? Who can I say? That's just like if Brady just not winning championships. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give Brady the benefit of the doubt. This man ain't never been an interception guy. I doubt if he ever even been like top 5 in interceptions. Outside of this season, I guarantee you he ain't.
No, because I actually got that already too. Let me tell you.
Man, this man ain't never been top 5 in interceptions in the league, and all of a sudden he's just number 1. Come on, bro. Like y'all just running with that. To me, that says that you already just dislike Dak, and you just looking for a reason to just pounce on the opportunity, man. Trap. That's what that means.
Trap. Hold on, I'm trying to find it, man. Damn, I had this stuff written down, bro. Give me a second.
Yeah, I just don't get it, man. It don't make no sense to me. Like y'all just looking for something to hate on your quarterback for. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been a big interception guy, but that's due to him not able to run like he used to be, being limited and not wanting to run. Yeah, I mean,
hold on. That's not even true either, because Dak Prescott threw the ball 594 times in 2021, and he only had 10 interceptions to 37 touchdowns. So even when Dak Prescott had volume passes, right, he was not throwing a ton of picks. You are choosing the 1 year where he broke his damn thumb and had shitty wide receivers to say that he's an interception machine.
That's what I'm saying. That's not fair. That's not fair. You can't just say that. You can't just say he's the interception king, like the league trying to trick y'all and make y'all do. See, this is why y'all need us, Cowboy fans. This is why y'all need us. Trap. This is one of the reasons what inspired me to be a Cowboy YouTuber. Because a lot of these narratives that they paint, they always be wrong. How many times a real Cowboy fan watch some of these big time media people and they just be like, I know you think in your head like, what? That's all the way wrong. Oh, that's terrible. That happened to me all the time. I'll be like, man, what is he talking about? These dudes ain't watching film like us. They ain't doing the research like us. They covering the whole league. We focused on our team, so we gonna really tell you what the real deal is, man. Trap. When I hear people talking like that, I know they too deep into the media. You listen to too much Skip and Shannon, sir. That's all that mean, man. You listen to too much Skip and Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Too much first take. That's what you're doing.
I found it. So in 2017, 19, 2021, and 2022, those were the 4 years that Dak Prescott threw double-digit interceptions, right? So 2017, he was only 7th. In 2019, he was only 14th. In 2021, he was only 18th.
Man, I'm telling you.
No, and then the other season he didn't even throw double-digit interceptions. He only threw 4 in 2016, and he only threw 8 in 2018. So outside of this last year, he has never been in the top 5 for interceptions thrown.
I said that without even looking at the stats, because you want to know why? Because I know my quarterback. Quit playing with me. See, when you know something, bro, you ain't gonna let nobody just tell you no different. You'll be a fool, right? I know my quarterback. I don't have to listen to other people tell me about this. I watched the film with my own eyes. I don't have to listen to what you say about it. I witnessed this, right or wrong. When you know something, how you gonna let somebody tell you different, man? Y'all about to get me to preaching in here. When I know something, you ain't gonna tell me no different. You're not gonna do it. See, you gotta do the work to be able to talk with conviction like this. You can't be saying stuff like this when you ain't did the work. I've done the work. I've watched them. You know what I'm saying? I know what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? I understand this. Some people just saying stuff just to get clicks and likes. No, we telling you the truth.
Mm-hmm. And this is the thing, like, we just need listen. If you want to criticize Dak Prescott for anything, you can say things like he trusts his arm too much because he likes to throw it to coverage sometimes, right? You can say that Dak Prescott doesn't run enough, right? You can say things like that are backed by footage. You cannot say that Dak Prescott is just a bad quarterback, right? Because like everybody has holes in their game that they need to improve over time. But to just sit here and say stuff like, like he's an interception machine, the numbers don't back that up.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Asher Powell said, "Do you consider yourself a Dak apologist, Land?" Hey, Dak is. I'm a big Dak guy. I say that, but I'm not gonna sit up here and criticize him for no reason. Like, of course, he needs to chill out on some of the interceptions, but that he had normal interception stats to me, cause I seen guys doing no look passes to the defenders. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not on your quarterback. I seen option routes for no reason.
Real quick, shout out to Blake Hart for the $5 donation. I appreciate you. They got you another entry into the raffle. So if I update your stuff, let me find you. There you go. All right, it's too easy. Matter of fact, I got Blake Hart's last. It's too easy. So you got 2 entries in, my brother. I appreciate you for the love and support.
Shout out
DC for Life. What's good with you, my boy? I appreciate you for coming back and showing love to the liquor store and the trap.
Shout out to y'all, man. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, bro, like, I ain't no Dak apologist. I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? I know Dak ain't the greatest quarterback in the world, but he's far from trash. That's where I'm at with it. And I know for a fact we can win with him. You know what I'm saying? If you got people that's being better than us, having more success than us, with lesser quarterbacks, that should tell you a lot. That should tell you a lot. And I tell people this, bro, if you switch Jalen Hurts and Dak, bro, we'll have a whole different discussion right now. Trap. Real talk. Even if you high on Jalen, you think Jalen would have led this team further than we got last year? That same team.
I mean, no, because he didn't do anything last year when he only had one wide receiver.
Exactly. He was absolutely horrible, right?
Yes.
He was horrible that year without them receivers.
Especially when you also got to think about our play caller, because Kellen Moore would have had Jalen Hurts back there throwing the ball 40 times. You know he would have.
Now, I want you to think about this. What Dak would have did. Think about going up against Dak with Kyle Shanahan and San Francisco team. Trap. See, this how you evaluate a player for real. You know what I'm saying? You got to take away one of those variables. We doing experiments in the trap. You know what I'm saying? We got to have that lab going. You know what I'm saying? We got to have that lab going. We doing experiments in the trap. Take away one of those variables. Take away the Dallas Cowboys. Put Dak on the San Francisco 49ers. I'm telling you, I'd be in tears. I would be tremendously scared. You give Dak that play call and that O-line and that defense, boy, we are doomed. We are doomed. Just imagine if you had to go up against Dak with the San Francisco team and you got Jalen Hurts as your quarterback. Like, talk to me then. You can do that with a lot of these quarterbacks. Put some of those quarterbacks in this situation that I'm describing. Put Dak on San Francisco and then put Justin Herbert over here at the Cowboys. We are doomed. Trap. Name your quarterback, because there's only one that can probably get it done, and that's Pat. And they don't come around too often, sir. They just don't.
And then even then, it would still be difficult because, he wouldn't have Andy Reid.
You see what I'm saying? So I say he might be able to get it done. I know you will take Herbert over Dak, and it makes no sense. He has done nothing. But if Herbert was over here and Dak was in San Francisco, who will win? Be honest. Be honest. Will we, with us, with Justin Herbert, beat the San Francisco team with Dak? Absolutely not.
All right, and listen, you're going to take him off of projection because he actually hasn't done anything in the league. Like, I know y'all love these guys, but y'all talk about Dak Prescott. Did Justin Herbert not just surrender a 27-point lead in the playoffs? Was he not the quarterback that allowed that to happen?
Yeah, like, bro, hey, Dwayne Brown, they gave him blood, bro. You see I'm turning red in here, man. You know what I'm saying? They got me turning red, man. They talking crazy because I'm telling you. Just imagine these scenarios, bro. You got to experiment. We taking away variables. Put Dak somewhere else then. Put one of these quarterbacks that you googly-eyed over. Put them in this situation. Then don't forget, put them with Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? Put them with Kellen Moore. Don't forget that. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I just want to be fair. I think about stuff logically, bro. Like, my logic is almost unchallenged. Like, I'm telling you, I'm logical. So, of course, I understand why people are kind of low on Dak as well. I understand it because it appears that he had a whole lot of interceptions. But when you start doing the detailed work, when you do the work, you understand that, hey, half of these ain't his fault. Yeah, it's just the real truth.
I said a lot of y'all like Pro Football Focus. No, their stat said that Dak Prescott had 7 interceptions on non-turnover worthy plays. That's not something we made up. And then we went and did our own leg work. We went out there and looked at, each individual interception. Yeah. And we seen guys bouncing the balls to defenders. We seen guys, not cutting in front of the safety faces. We seen a couple throws that Dak Prescott made he shouldn't have made, but that's every damn quarterback.
Every quarterback does that, man.
Like, you got to think about it. This man make $40 million a year to throw the ball. You don't think he out there like, man, F that dude. He ain't going to get there.
How many interceptions Pat Mahomes had? How many interceptions Pat Mahomes had?
What, this year?
Yeah.
Let me look.
A normal amount of interceptions. Everybody loves Pat.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes had 12 interceptions. Joe Burrow had 12 interceptions. Kirk Cousins had 14 interceptions. Josh Allen had 14 interceptions. Derek Carr had 14 interceptions. Aaron Rodgers has 12. So all the elite quarterbacks had double-digit interceptions.
And we had Dak on the docket for 8.
Geno Smith had 11. Justin Herbert had 10. Right? So, all the good quarterbacks threw double-digit interceptions.
How many Herbert had? How many Herbert had?
Herbert, he had 10.
See, though? I'm just saying, bro, like, it's not as bad as you think. It's not. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, I think about stuff with logic. I don't think about stuff with my emotions. Of course, I was just as mad as you was when we lost that game. When Dak threw the interception, I cussed him out too. But I had to reevaluate the situation and go and look and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We have to go and look and see what happened. That's what the film for.
The film, the advanced analytics, and like everything else. Like sometimes you just gotta take your fandom out of it.
Yeah.
Like Cuz said, man. Like, hey, I cussed Dak Prescott out like he was a child of God.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But when I went back and looked, then I understood. Like, damn, like Michael Gallup really ran a horrible,
terrible route.
And then on this other one, like CeeDee Lamb
went the wrong way.
He got rerouted because where Dak Prescott was gearing up to throw the ball, there was open space. You could put it on Dak that he still threw the ball, but he was trying to make a play. You can also put on the offensive coordinator. You're not trying to run the ball on what, 2nd and 1?
Yeah, like from an empty formation. See,
in the red zone.
I want to keep that experiment going. Cause look, I'm being unbiased. I just told you one that'll probably get it done. Rodgers, he ain't the same no more, but he might have a chance. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. You put Dak with San Francisco, bro. Them boy might go undefeated. Trap. Bro, look, I promise you, what made me get this idea, I got a cousin. I got about 3 of my cousins. They all San Francisco fans. Man, he called me one day. He said, bro, I had to get his honest opinion. I said, bro, I know y'all been struggling with quarterback. I said, what y'all think if, like, Dak came over there? How y'all to do with that? He said, cuz we'll go undefeated, man. I'm telling you straight up. I'm telling you straight up. He know this. He like, man, y'all playing, bro. Dak a good quarterback. It ain't just him, bro. Like, if you put him on a better team, he gonna go crazy. Like, he gonna go crazy. I don't know. Name a quarterback that'll beat Dak with San Francisco team. Let's do this before we wrap this up. Name a quarterback. Patrick Mahomes, maybe. Aaron Rodgers, maybe. Because it'll still be a tall task. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a tall task.
You got to think about it. Because it's going to be the number one defense with a quarterback that's going to have all-pro weapons at multiple different levels.
Man, them boys be out the chain, bro. I'm kind of done talking about this. This is scary, bro.
This is my idea. Like my boy Dak might have to go to San Francisco after his contract's up. Because you got to think about it. Forget that. He gonna have an all-pro wide receiver. He gonna have an all-pro tight end, and he gonna have an all-pro running back and an all-pro left tackle.
Man, look, Quincy, be real now. We know you don't like Dak. We already came to that conclusion. But name a quarterback who will beat Dak with San Francisco. Because we know they a quarterback away. That's all they miss. That's all they missing is a quarterback. That shows you that this is a team game. San Francisco hard to beat with any quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine you put Dak with them.
And speaking of San Francisco, let me give y'all some deep dive numbers on this. Jimmy Garoppolo won, I think he won like 4 playoff games with the San Francisco 49ers. In those games that he actually won, he threw 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions in those 4 games combined. He actually won a game without throwing a single touchdown before.
He said Jalen Hurts. Bro, hold up, Jalen Hurts. I don't even know. I guess you saying Hurts, but bro, we would get absent. Bro, they'll be boycotting Dallas. Man, see, I sound like a hater, but I know him. But I'm gonna just be real, bro. Like y'all be on Jalen top if he was a Cowboy. And with that offense we had, see, the Eagles just smart.
And I know they would.
Yeah, the Eagles just smart, bro. They knew that Jalen wasn't gonna be able to do it with the offense he had. They went and gave him some weapons. That's smart.
And they crafted the damn offenses around him. Well, he do good.
Yeah.
Play action and running. And listen, I know y'all would. I know for a fact that they wouldn't appreciate it because y'all didn't appreciate it when Dak was doing it. When Dak was only throwing for 3,000-something yards and 20-something touchdowns, and he ran for like 6 touchdowns a year, y'all was saying he was a dink-a-dunk quarterback and he was being carried by the team around him.
Facts.
And you turn right back around when he was putting up all these good-ass passing numbers and turned around and said, well, he's not winning enough, with the rule, this and that. So, like, y'all never gonna be happy with Dak Prescott. And it's I don't care. It's
bro,
fine.
we had Jalen Hurts over here and we was playing Dak with the 49ers. We would get blown out. It wouldn't even be close, I don't think. Especially if we had Noah Brown and CeeDee Lamb. Bro, come on now. We'll get smoked. It wouldn't even be close.
Man, listen, Michael Gallup didn't even catch a damn ball last game he played, so
They ain't thinking, bro. They're not thinking this. You know what I'm saying? They always, like you said, they always moving the goalposts, man. It just don't make no sense to me. Just realize that you have a good quarterback. You just need a good team around them as well, which most 90+ percentile of the quarterbacks need the same thing. Justin Herbert probably got a better team than we got, and he still ain't doing that.
I mean, on paper he does.
His defense loaded. His receivers was loaded.
He got the Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa. And he had Asante Samuel Jr. They went and got J.C. Jackson.
Man, them boy loaded, bro.
James. Then they got Keenan Allen. They got Mike Williams. They got Hunter Henry from Arkansas.
Man, them boy loaded, bro. Them boy probably better than us. And you talking about Herbert like he better, and he ain't did nothing. He been in shootouts with Mahomes. Them shootouts took L's too.
And he lost. And listen, Dak Prescott as a rookie went toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers in the playoff game, threw 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and scored 31 points, and nobody gives him credit for that. Because he lost. I don't want to hear about Justin Herbert going down to the OK Corral, getting his brains blown out everywhere. He off the shootout. That boy's a pack. We smoking Justin Herbert, boy.
Bro, then Dak done beat this young man. So if you want to say it like that. Let me ask you one question. Has Justin Herbert ever in his life beat Dak Prescott? Answer that question.
Hell no.
I'm going to have to wrap this up because after a while I'm going to have steam coming from my head. My hat might bust off. Fire and stuff. I ain't going to be able to take it after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's all love, man, because like some people just ain't going to agree. You know what I'm saying? And listen, for some people, the regular season is not going to even matter. Like some people will not get over anything that Dak Prescott does until the playoffs.
Hold on, Miss Regina. See, this is why you can't miss shows, Miss Regina. This is why you can't miss shows. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Regina.
She said, I can see Kellen Moore on the sideline sitting playing on his Etch-a-Sketch. Because, you know, that's why I said he do his plays on. Hey, see, this is why you can't be shown. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Regina. Now, see, everybody ain't going to get that, Miss Regina. But look, that's exactly what he doing. He shaked it. He got one play on them. You know what I'm saying? One route. He ain't even got nobody else doing nothing. And look, you know what's on that Etch-a-Sketch, Miss Regina? A curl route. You are
Trap.
He got one curl route on that Etch-a-Sketch and shaking it up and start over. And just to draw another curl, you'll know, of course. What you erasing for? You know you got to shake it anyway. Look, what you erasing for so you can draw another curl route, man? You wild, Kelly. You wild. But Jeremy Nello says our defense was horrible in 2016. Also, it was only good because our defense controlled the clock. Absolutely. Zeke kind of kept Zeke was our defense in 2016. Wait a minute. Bro, Zeke was our defense in 2016. The run game kept the defense off the field. That's what it did.
Remember, before they were the hot boys, they ain't have a name. You know you ain't a good defense, you ain't got no name.
You know what I'm saying? Zeke was our defense. He kept the defense out the field. That's your best defense. So that's something, you know, if you want to keep your defense fresh, you need a good running game. You know what I'm saying?
Man, hell yeah. And, you know, that's the way it should be. You look around the NFL at the team like the Eagles, right? The reason that Jalen Hurts only had 80 pass attempts, you know, without the lead is because, you know, his defense was never on the field. It was always him out there running up the score. They were running up the score, controlling the clock, keeping the opposing offense on the sideline, so they didn't have a chance to score and get back into the game. So, you know, like you said, a good offense is a good defense if you're playing ball control.
Yeah, you keep that defense off the field, that's the best way it can go. Because we knew we had a lot of holes in that defense. You know what I'm saying? But Zeke kept them off of that. That's what I'm saying. You draws a curl route, shakes the screen, draw another curl route. Man, hey, that's just so funny just thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna shake it up good too, you got it. Bro, it's erased, Kelly. He's just shaking it. And then just to draw another curl route. Hey, man, I'm so glad. That was the biggest move of the offseason. Getting rid of Kellen Moore. Real talk. That was the biggest move of the offseason. But, man, I enjoyed this show, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I want to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm finna try to do some standalone content for y'all, man. I'm finna start my player evaluation series like I used to do in the old days. You know what I'm saying? Trap. And I hope y'all enjoy it, man. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm finna do a lot of research on some of these players and tell y'all what my projections is and evaluate their season. So be on the lookout for some more of this good content, man. What you got going on, Mr. Hen?
Man, you know, I'm just trying to find an Eagles fan I can slap the shit out of so I can give my discount to somebody, man. You know, they over here trying to get drunk with me at the liquor store. But, you know, man, I'm just parlaying, man, chilling, man. It's Good Friday, and it has been a good Friday, man. You know, I got to chop it up with my boy Landlord, bring y'all this quality content. And, hey, just to give y'all an update real quick on this raffle. Dwayne Brown, like I said, you are in the lead right now. You have 6 entries. You ahead of the pack. DC for Life, Michael McQuaid, y'all are second. Y'all second because y'all both got 5. So the three of y'all really got the best chances out of everybody. But I appreciate y'all for everything. I'll probably go live again later on, man. You know, there's plenty to talk about in the Cowboy streets, man. So you know the liquor store will stay open.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate all the level of support. Make sure you let them know where to find you at, man.
Yeah, man, it's HTM Sports on YouTube, HTM Sports on Twitter, and Henny the More on Facebook. And remember, I always tell my folks to drink and drive responsibly. But if you see an Eagles fan in the middle of the road, you have my permission to run they ass over.
Say that again.
FBI, hold it up!
Yes. I'm be front of the judge. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. He gonna hit the gunner. But y'all know I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share. For the squad, it will not charge a card. We appreciate all the love and support. Y'all already know, man. Y'all know how I get down. Let's go.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Shout out to you, Mr. Hen, man. I enjoyed it, sir.
Ain't no looking bad, bitch. Came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but
I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all make sure y'all like it up, man. Let's get it. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Texas. Let's get it.
Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.